Welcome to the best and hardest Alphabet Platinum challenge you will find on YouTube. Clown with a balloon told me so. For those of you that don't know, we were picking a game. Starts with each of the alphabets starting with Z, going all the way up, getting 100% on each of them. So far, we have done Zombie Army 4, Issei, XCOM 2, Wolfenstein 2, Visage, Undertale, The Evil Within, Sifu, Resident Evil 2, Quake 2, Psychonauts, Outlast 2, Nier Automata, Medieval, Little Nightmares 2, Killing Floor 2, and Jak and Daxter. Have some pretty rough games to do still, including Hollow Knight, Fortnite, Black Ops 3, Back 4 Blood, among some other ones. For my I game, I went with a very surprising game. I Am Bread. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. And with that, let's jump into it. Let's very quickly go over the steps for this platinum. Step 1, get mad. Step 2, somehow get more mad. Step 3, the game pretty much comes down to 5 game modes, and you have to get an A++ rank on every level on each one. So it's basically all of it. So there's 35 A++ ranks to get the platinum. Uh, but I guess let's just jump into what was one of the worst gaming experiences I've ever had. So there is basically no story for this game. I think there's something about a guy that thinks he's going crazy, that Brett is moving, and he's seeing like a therapist maybe. To be honest, I don't really know, and it doesn't really matter. The whole game is basically just playing as different types of bread. For the story mode, the object is to turn the bread into toast. And that's pretty much it. There's a game mode where you play as a bagel and race. There's one where you're playing in zero gravity and need to become toast again. There's a mode where you play as a breaded dildo stick and just destroy things. And then there's the cheese hunt mode, which is collecting cheese. And also, the worst part of this whole experience. So I started off the game just starting with the story mode. There's a glitch that is almost necessary to even have a chance at getting the platinum, and that is the small item flying glitch. And you basically grab onto something that's smaller than you, and it allows you to launch yourself and borderline fly across the map. So I started off trying to get comfortable with this, and I started my journey to become toast with the first level in the kitchen. I was like a newborn giraffe trying to move around, and accidentally knocked over some salt and popped my first trophy for spilling salt and locking me into what I am convinced is my last roadblock that's possible for this challenge. I ended up not doing too great on my first run and kind of messed up the bread. My edibility dropped to 0, and I got a game over screen, and also got a trophy for becoming inedible. After losing twice in one level, the game is nice enough to give you magic marmalade, which makes you invincible and also have unlimited grip. I used this on every single level on my first playthrough, and using this got me another trophy for using magic marmalade. I continued to make my way through this level using the magic marmalade and ended up turning on the hair dryer and getting a trophy. I then got to the garage, turned on the lawnmower, got another trophy. The trophies end up being pretty simple. It's either turning something on in a level, getting some miscellaneous trophy, or basically just getting the A++s on the levels. About halfway through the story levels, I decided to take a break and head off to the bagel race levels because I heard they were fun. Uh, well, they aren't fun, but they're easy enough to beat. So I went through all of these pretty quick and got a trophy for beating all the bagel levels. This is where I decided there really isn't any gameplay worth playing in this game, and it was time to just start chipping away at the A++s. So I went back to the story levels and decided to lock in. I went back to the kitchen level on the story, took some time getting used to the small item flying glitch, and I picked it up somewhat quickly. I ended up getting an A++ kind of fast and got a trophy for getting an A++ on a story level. I then went on to the lounge level. This was another pretty quick and easy level, and I got the A++ relatively fast. I also got a nice trophy for finishing a story level with 100% edibility. This next level is where I quickly lost all confidence, and really any hope of maintaining my sanity throughout this game. I came across the bedroom. This level was my first breaking point. And it is because of how I had to toast myself. On the god-forsaken iron. The amount of times I would get there and the game just decided that it was quote unquote uneven is honestly laughable. And I will cue in the first of many rage compilations of me during this level. Oh, come on, man. Stop doing that. It's 113, dude, I'm cooked. Yeah. Oh my god, I hate this game so much! That, dude, the fact that I had it and the game was like, unevenly toasted. Dude, can we please, why does it do that? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh my god. The fact that this game's a fucking gigabyte. Okay, man, I'm just not even. These load screens should be instant. This should not be like a 5 to 10 second load screen. Like, there's nothing on the fucking level. Dude, God. Oh boy, I think I might start breaking things during this game. God, come on, man! No! Fucking Christ! Dude, this stupid fucking ironing board, man. I don't know what to fucking do with it. No, God, fuck! Man! Dude, it's pissing me off. I get to the fucking end. Dude, and I've had this multiple times, and the fucking... Dude, fuck these developers, man. This is such a dumb thing to make it fucking toast. God damn it. Yeah, okay. It was awful. I just had to get lucky that the game was gonna allow me to toast the bread without magically losing edibility. And honestly, I never found a trick to not randomly lose it. But during this fiasco, I got a trophy for finishing a level with covering both sides of the toast with jelly and toasting it. But I ended up having to call it quits that night. I got so fed up, I just had to leave. Only a couple hours in, and I was already losing my mind. So I came back the next day, and something changed. I was just on. Just nothing but net. Unfortunately, I don't have the footage of me beating the bedroom because I forgot to record during my first 10 minutes of stream. But yeah, I A++ that level in the first 10 minutes of stream. And that momentum carried through legit every level after this. I beat the bathroom in only a couple of tries. Same thing for the garage. I then came across the garden, which ended up being one of the worst levels for basically every mode. Same thing as the bedroom, where I would get to the heat source pretty easily, but the game would decide that I would just lose at ability points randomly. No reason. Would just take it away. During this level, I did get a trophy for using more than one heat source to toast myself, but I ended up being on this level for a little while. Like, just look how many times I got screwed on that stupid grill just randomly taking edibility away from me.
Finished it, I looked at like the manga and everything. And
no, dude, it's happening again!
Hey,
can someone message the devs for me and tell them to stop being a bunch of fucking suckbags? Please, fly, 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 fly! Dude, please don't fuck me on this game. I'm begging you, do not fuck me. So help me God, if you fuck me in this, I'm gonna jump in this game and beat your breaded ass. Hey, again! It happened again! Oh my god! Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Why does this keep happening? Why is this happening to me?
On the hardest difficulty, you lose like 80% of your ammo, so you gotta be really ammo efficient. Like
Dude, it
the
happened
difficult,
again, man!
yeah, the
Come
difficult
on!
bosses in that game usually take like
Yeah,
all
okay.
your
I don't want
ammo,
to do the fucking
and you
car.
always
That's
need
gonna
to
be
be
I
careful
because this I could get like
with
consistent. Like I
ammunition.
could get over there consistently. I just don't understand why at 90% that keeps happening. Oh, oh no! It fucking landed on me. Come on! Oh my! Oh my god! But eventually, the game decided it would play the way it was designed, and I got the A++. And I came face to face with the last level of the story. And boy, was this going to be hard. Just kidding. This level was so laughably easy, I think I did it on my first try. Like, no effort whatsoever. And I got a trophy for staying airborne for over 5 seconds. And then I got a nice trophy for getting all the A++ on all the story missions. And then I got a trophy for completing all story levels. And that is officially one game mode of the 5 done. And this was considered the middle difficulty one. Honestly, second day really gave me a lot of confidence. That's the third hardest mode, and I went through it that fast. I am golden. I didn't feel like starting a new mode that night, though, so I just went to go get some random miscellaneous trophies. So I went back to the first level and dropped my edibility to 0 while toasting myself, and got a trophy for finishing a story level with exactly 1% edibility. Which is weird because the trophy apparently doesn't pop if you are at 1 and you have to be at 0. So try to figure that one out. I then redid the level and went to the top and pushed over this rocket and got a trophy for launching the rocket. I went to the lounge and made a bowling ball fall and got a trophy for breaking the TV. I went to the garage level and gave the chainsaw a little tickle and got a trophy for turning it on. I jumped over to the worst level in the game, the garden, and after like 10 minutes of humping the car keys, finally got a trophy for starting the car. And that concluded my second real day of playing this game. So I decided to go on to the Rampage mode. This is considered the second hardest mode. If I could do this, I'd be in good shape. Small item flying glitch is used again for this, so I started in the kitchen, and this ended up being really easy. I got through it not long after I got used to the flying and got a trophy for getting an A++ on a Rampage level. And this was considered a semi-difficult one. This mode was gonna be cake. So I went to the lounge. And this is where my second breaking point was. But instead of telling you guys about it, let's just cue in the second rage compilation. I don't know, I don't fucking get the movements of this, man. Oh, go in the fucking direction. What are we doing? Oh my fucking god, he's just fucking hovering there. Just like not going in the fucking direction. He just like fucking hovers there. Doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm getting mad. This is the controls for this. I think someone had a lobotomy before fucking developing this. Goes left and right and backwards first. It goes literally everywhere that like no matter what I do, man, it just makes up its own fucking thing. It doesn't go straight. Oh my god. Like you're allowed to fucking go in the direction that I want. Like what are we doing, man? Dude, this doesn't go straight again, man. Dude, oh my god! I'm gonna lose my shit. It doesn't go fucking straight. It's like, oh, you want to go up and then down, then we could go up again? Oh, then maybe we'll go straight, maybe we won't. I don't know. Dude, oh, like, dude, oh my. Dude, what? How does it only go in those fucking directions, man? Dude, and then I fall down the goddamn fucking hole. What else is new with this fucking game? Holy shit. I don't understand. I'm spinning my analog stick in a fucking circle, and instead of doing the circle, it just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. How does that fucking make sense? What's the point of the fucking analog stick? Are there secret controls I don't know about? Dude, this is insane. How do you just get. How did you get stuck here? Dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Do you know how. If I played this game for 500,000 hours, I bet you at no point ever would that thing get perfectly stuck in the exact. Like, there wasn't any space at all between that and between the TV and the wall. But somehow this got fucking stuck there. Yeah. That level can blow me. I would try and go forward in the game, but I would just, go backwards sometimes. I need to go up, the game puts me forward. I was losing my mind very quickly. So instead of breaking my TV, I decided to just go over to the bagel race levels. And I don't care what anyone says, these levels are not fun. I started with the kitchen level. This one is pretty short, so everything has to be basically perfect. No mistakes really at all. But I got through it after not too long and got a trophy for getting an A++ on a bagel level. I moved on to the lounge, and this level just started to piss me off. Again. So we'll just start the third compilation of the bullshit I endured on this level. Oh, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man! Where the fuck did that ball come from? Dude, every goddamn time with this stupid fall. Dude, please, 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 please. I missed it again. Why would you? Guys, that was the best fucking goddamn run. And this fucking piece of shit bagel just fell on its fucking back. You gotta be joking. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? The fact that there's no vertical hitbox on that is the dumbest thing. Let's add that to another thing. Devs not knowing what they're doing with a fucking video game. No vertical hitbox on a checkpoint is so stupid. But by the grace of God, I finally finished this level with an A++. Then I moved on to the bedroom, which is by far the worst of the bagel levels because you have to climb up on a wall with janky controls with a bagel. So this took multiple tries, but eventually I got lucky while climbing up and got the A++. The bathroom ended up giving little resistance and I finished that quickly. The garage was annoying towards the end. Got screwed a couple times, but quickly finished that. And the garden and patrol station ended up being a legit joke, and I beat these in like one or two tries. And I finally got my trophy for getting an A++ on all bagel levels. That is another mode done. 2 out of 5. I was very happy, and honestly getting some confidence back. I decided to go and do some more miscellaneous trophies before calling it quits for the night. So I went back to the patrol station, climbed up on top of the truck, and got a trophy. I went to the first level and lathered myself up in some butter. Got a trophy for covering myself in butter and toasting myself. And then I went for another dog shit trophy. The requirements are easy to do. Game just sucks and doesn't really give you the trophy though. You have to stand upright on a skateboard and ride it for 1 meter. It's very easy. You just stick one point on the board, hold another button down, and you just hold your analog stick up, and that's it. And I went back and forth across the kitchen doing this. I switched up which button was stuck on the board and which one I was holding, and it finally, after like 20 minutes, worked and gave me my trophy. I ended up taking a few days off to regather before going back to Rampage, so I came back ready to just lose my mind, and I come back to the lounge just ready to get angry. I ended up switching up my strategy and using a remote for the flying instead of the cutting board. And well, it made a huge difference. I did great and ended up getting the A++, plus plus honestly pretty fast. Tonight is just an automatic win. I went to the bedroom and within a few minutes I ended up getting the A++ plus plus in that too. There's no way this can continue. Came to the bathroom and within I think 5 tries I got the A++. plus plus. This place was big and open, perfect for flying around as a giant brown dildo. Within 1 hour, I ended up getting 3 rampage levels done, which officially put me over the halfway point of the game, having done 18 out of 35 A++. So I started the next day and went back to the garage level when this happened. Yeah. Fuck him up. Oh no. Oh no, I got fucked up. R2 and then. Oh no! No! Oh guys, I got it! So Luke, that's the really fun part about this. You don't. The game kind of just decides, you know what's happening. Um, so that's a really fun part that they don't tell you about is that like sometimes you'll hold forward and it'll just go backwards. Surprisingly, I was able to beat it. I then moved on to the garden level, which ended up being easier than I expected, but I finally finished it and moved on to the last level, patrol station. I think I ended up beating this on my first or second try, and this got me the trophy for getting A++ plus plus on all rampage levels, and then another trophy for finishing all the rampage levels. I can't believe it. I finished the second hardest of the modes. I have 2 left. I obviously decided to go with the easier of the 2 modes, which was zero gravity, so I went and began my journey. I quickly went and got the trophy for finishing a 0G level with less than 100 fuel. It also got the trophy for getting an A++ plus plus on any 0G level after I got through the kitchen. So, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of made these levels my bitch. From starting this day to the end, these levels took me a grand total of an hour and a half. So, there's not too much to show during these levels. So I eventually made my way all the way to the last level on the patrol station. This level was very quick. It kind of came down to luck because I needed the gas can to point up specifically at a lighter to explode. During one of my failed attempts, I got the trophy for completing all 0G levels. Eventually, the game decided to be nice to me and it blew up, and I got the A++ plus plus rank. And this got me the trophy for getting all A++ plus plus on all 0G levels. That is officially 4/5 of the game modes complete. And that leaves one single game mode left. 7 levels between me and being done with the last real roadblock of my challenge. Up to this point, I spent 13 hours on this game. The guide has it listed at 40, but said it could take anywhere from 30 to 100. So let's see what happens by the time I'm done with Cheese Hunt. Let's do this. So, I started my journey on the kitchen level. It took me a few attempts to begin getting used to the different feel of the cracker, but I started getting a hang of the small item flying glitch with it. It ended up taking me more than a few tries to beat the level. It eventually got done. I kind of just got lucky with the Jenga tower, and I had a lucky launch at the end, and I finally beat it, and got me a trophy for getting an A++ plus plus on a cheese hunt level. I decided to go for the last miscellaneous trophy before moving on. So I started the level back up, and I couldn't take any damage at all to beat the level. Yeah, I struggled with this and started to get pretty mad. Okay, oh, no, that was almost bad. 2, oh my. God damn it, no! No, man! Come on! Fuck! Dude, that's fucking brutal. Oh, hey, Luke. You just missed me absolutely sugar bearing it, so that was delightful. What's up? Oh, that was fucking awful, bro. Oh my. Honestly, I'm just gonna. You gotta be. Come on, man! I fell from higher than that before! Dude, how is this fucking happening? Oh, I'm getting so mad. This is such a stupid fucking trophy. Oh my. Someone please let me know. I fell for before with a lot of velocity. Oh, okay. Yes. No, no. Why did it break again? Uh, so Knuckle, as far as I could tell, there's not a timer for it. Oh my god, of course. I just have to finish with 100. Uh, integrity. Let's just get this out of here. There it is. Oh my god, finish a cheese hunt level with 100% integrity. Dude, fuck that. Oh my god. But eventually the game decided I had gone through enough and let me finish it, getting the trophy for finishing a cheese hunt level with 100% integrity. So I moved on to the next level, the lounge. And, well, this was my next breaking point. And things did not get better. After multiple hours of losing my mind, I decided to just get off for the night. All confidence lost. I came back the next day with a new mindset. I turned over a new leaf, and I told myself and my viewers I was not going to get mad. I realized this is a bad game, developed horribly, and you can't expect a bad game to not do bad things. So I went back to the lounge, and well, I lost again. But something changed. I was calm, focused, and eventually this happened. Oh no. Oh, let's go. Guys, let's fucking go. God, what did I tell you guys? Come on. I told you gonna stay calm this whole day. I beat it pretty quickly. Happy I moved on to the bedroom. And again, I lost a couple times. But the thing is, I continued to be calm. And again, pretty quickly, I ended up beating a level. I then moved on to the bathroom. Like the other levels, I lost a bunch. But that didn't stop me. Didn't faze me at all. All because of my new mantra. Bad developers make bad games. And continuing to be calm, I ended up beating that level. At this point, I was happy with my progress for the night, so I started the next level knowing I didn't plan on beating it, tried a couple of times, and decided I was content going to bed. The next day rolled around. and I did not feel like playing this game at all. I was just tired and wanted to watch TV. But I decided I would start streaming for an hour or so, just to practice and talk with some of our beloved viewers. You see, the garage is viewed as probably the second hardest level in the game. This would take some time to beat. So I started my runs, and I lost. Over and over and over and over, most of the time to some bullshit. But through it all, I stayed calm. Why did I stay calm? That's correct, because of the new mantra. Bad developers make bad games. Whenever something dumb happened, bad developers make bad games. I get stuck in a wall when I'm trying to move, bad developers make bad games. The cheese gets glitched into the trash cover. Bad developers make bad games. I was peacefully going through when something amazing happened. Like on top of the shitty controls that they know are shitty and they did a shit job of doing, on top of these like outrageous game modes they put in that they know suck, and on top of the shitty times, it's the you could just lose because of the game wants to glitch out. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do that. Oh god, like see guys, and then like we have this shit where it just kind of gets screwed on that, right? Okay, let's make sure we have that. Guys, guys! Let's go! Come on! Guys, did you just fucking see that? Am I the greatest fucking player ever? I think I just might be. I think I just might be. By the grace of God, I had the luckiest run ever. And on the final cheese, basically just slipped right through the crack in the chair and I beat it. Wow. That left two levels left. Unfortunately, one of them was the hardest level by far in the game. And this level almost made me give up. I proceeded to spend 8.5 hours straight playing this level. Yes, you heard that right. And what makes this level so hard, you might ask? Well, for starters, the time on it is just outrageous. And four of the five cheeses are in just ridiculous spots with obnoxious hitboxes. But by far, the worst part of this is just how poorly the game is designed and the glitches in it. Sometimes the cracker I used for the small item flying would just clip through the map and disappear. Sometimes I just wasn't allowed to pick it back up. A lot of the times, I'd be balls deep having just impregnated the cheese, and the game just wouldn't register that I picked it up. The small item flying had maybe an 80% success rate, but the problem is there were 6 or 7 big jumps you needed it for, so statistically, one of those jumps would fail. The fact that taking damage was completely RNG, where some runs you would take no damage from a jump, other runs you would take 2 hits of damage, and if a single one of these things happened, the entire run was over. Had to restart the whole thing and sit through a 15-second load screen. Over and over. This level blows, and words cannot describe how absolutely horrific it is. So why don't I just let you guys see the fail compilation for this? What the fuck is this, man? Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, it didn't go up in the air at all. It fell, and then when I tried moving it, it just spazzed out and just took dive bombed into the ground. Dude, I took damage from that? Dude, in what world do I take damage from that? Are you kidding me? No, there it is. Dude, like what the fuck did I just get stuck on? Dude, that broke it? Dude, that was like an inch fall. No, dude, this is right here. No, I fucking had it, man. Dude, I fucking had it and the game fucked me. God fucking damn it, man! Dude, I fucking had it. I fucking had it and the game fucked me with that. Fuck you, man. Dude, I fucking had it. That was the best run I've ever fucking had. And because you just have to get lucky that it gives you it. That's what you have to do. You just have to sit there and fucking get lucky. No, dude, I just got. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking again? The game just glitched out and it just threw me across the map as I was like getting close to beating it. No, it happened again. The fucking glitchiness. Every good fucking run I have ends because of a fucking bullshit thing where the game doesn't do either what I click, something gets clipped through the wall, or it doesn't register that I'm grabbing onto something. Jesus fuck. I feel like I'm not asking for much in the bullshit game to at least fucking work when I'm clicking the button.
Damn.
Dude, and then I get fucked on this, huh? Dude, pick up the fucking thing, man! Come on! Yeah, fucking clipped through this too, huh? God fucking damn it! Every single fucking time I have a chance at doing this, I get fucked because of a goddamn glitch. Every fucking time. Oh, God. Every fucking goddamn fucking time! Ah! Every single fucking time I get a fucking chance, something fucking stupid happens. Oh, you're going up in the air trying to do the glitch? Oh, sorry, we're just gonna send you right down to the fucking bottom. Stupid fucking loser ass game, man. God fuck. It's every single fucking time. That's what I'm fucking saying. Every time I have a chance of fucking doing it, something stupid with this stupid fucking game happens. Oh my god, I want to fucking punch a hole through something. Oh my god. I don't even get a chance to go to the fucking end because of this stupid fucking game. But after so many close attempts and over 8 hours of misery, I was close to calling it quits when finally this happened. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Huh? Oh my god! Holy fuck! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Guys, I fucking got it. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Guys, hold. Oh my god. I can't believe it worked. Oh. Oh my god. Fuck that level. I'm never playing that dog shit ever again. By the grace of Almighty God, I got lucky and I finally beat that shitbox level. The joy I felt during this was like seeing the local Karen trip and fall in a pile of steaming dog shit. That left one level for me. And this level was honestly pretty easy. It had a super forgiving time, and I spent maybe 20 minutes getting used to the beginning part of the level, but very quickly I got it and finished the level with my A++ rank. And that got me the trophy for getting the A++ rank on all the Cheese Hunt levels, the trophy for finishing all Cheese Hunt levels, and then finally, after so many angering hours, my Platinum trophy. And I proceeded to instantly delete the game. Gone forever. And I know during my playtime, I talked a lot of shit about the developers, like a lot, and how they were incompetent and don't really know how to make a game. And after finally having finished this game, I'm here to say I was completely right about it, and I fully agree with all of that. This game sucks. There's so many buggy parts and glitches and things clipping through the map. So yes, I do think they are incompetent and are unable to create a functional game. With that said, let's get into the rankings. So for difficulty, honestly, if you take the garden cheese hunt level out, I'd say a 7 out of 10. But that level exists, so this game gets an 8 out of 10. And a lot of the difficulty comes in the form of bullshit, not actual skill expression. For grind, I'm going with a 5 out of 10. I got the platinum in about 27 hours, so it doesn't take an insane amount of time. You do have to play each level a lot, but the runs are really short, and also the different game modes make each level feel kind of brand new. Overall, not insanely grindy. That gives a true score of 6.5 out of 10. Onto the BS meter. For those of you who don't know, this gets a score of either 0 or 1, and it gets added to the final score. If a game has something outside of normal gameplay to get it, it gets a 1. This game gets a 1 right off the bat because the strategy you need to use to even have a slight chance of beating this is a glitch. The small item flying is not intentional. And if you need a glitch to beat the game, automatic 1. But wait, there's more. Due to all the extra bullshit in this game, that includes, but is not limited to, the toast losing edibility if even one side was 101% toasted, clipping through the map, cracker pieces disappearing through the map, cheese not registering when you get it, the flying glitch not always working, taking random damage in places, the bread going in random directions at times despite having the analog stick in one direction, ridiculous cheese placements. So yes, this is the first time, and maybe the last time, a game gets a BS score of 2. So that gives a final true ranking of 8.5 out of 10. For recommendation, I'm giving this game a negative 3 out of 10. Yes, a negative number. Game sucks, poorly designed, garbage platinum. Do not, under any circumstances, play it. Thank you everyone who tuned in to see me lose my mind. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can follow along with the rest of the challenge and continue to see me quickly lose my sanity. We stream every game for this challenge over at Twitch, and we'll leave a link in the description below. Lastly, we have a Discord, which will also have a link in the description. Have roles for completing certain games, as well as a channel to request help with trophies, where I will either hop in the game to help you, drop items or weapons so you don't need my help, or at the very least, give tips and tricks on how I went about getting the trophy. I will see you guys in the next video, where I, again, go to another hard game, Hollow Knight. Ugh. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna cry until this turns itself off.